First off, I just want to say this film is such a good exploration of grief in its many different forms, which is what one of the things that I love. I love films that kind of explore this and like the way that they do. And we know that that's like not an easy thing to portray. And you both have like different, very different kinds of grief. So how difficult was it for both of you to kind of like go to those places to kind of get those performances?
Mm.
Thanks. I was. It's interesting. Hypothetically, like writing something, you write something in, and you're kind of intellectualizing it a little bit and saying that yeah, like Ricky's going through something with his dad, and that's but he's lying, and you kind of think of it as devices, and it's the different parts of your brain that you use to write, direct, and act, and because I was so I guess prepared that I didn't really think of acting in this film as like a traditional job for me. So I didn't give myself that like actor prep time. But when I was actually, you know, acting some of these scenes, it did come as a surprise to me that Ricky's story is one of grief, and it was actually a pleasant surprise. Like some of the things in this film surprised me when I was doing it, and so yeah, I think you're totally right. I think the film, like each of these characters, are going through their own levels of grief.
Mhm.
Yeah. I mean, for me, it was just a straight, relatable moment of like grieving your former self or what, once you have a
Mhm.
kid, and it's also like this beautiful thing, but you are also like grieving this other part of yourself. And I think Kelly is just like right in the middle of it. And I remember when
Mhm.
we had to do the scene when she's talking to Ricky about how she just is so tired, she hasn't slept, she doesn't, it's in the kitchen, and she's like doesn't even know what words to say, she's so
Mhm.
unbelievably at a loss. I remember we started rehearsing and it like got very quiet and I was like, oh, we need to shoot right now, because it just felt like, oh, this is, yep, this, the words were
Yeah.
so it's all in the words, so it just was like, oh yeah, we need to film it now.
Yeah, it's definitely like I have heard that from people too that are kind of filming like these cathartic scenes where it's like it kind of just sneaks up on you. You don't expect
Yeah,
it, and then you get in the mood and you're like, oh, it's time to go. Like
yeah,
this is
yeah,
exactly the moment that I need to have it.
yes,
And yeah, that's just like it's just such a layered story itself. On the surface, you're like, oh, it's a fun little like road trip.
Yeah.
And like you get deeper and you're like, oh no, like these people are going, each different character is like going through something different. And at the end, it's like it all ties up nicely. They all kind of like understand themselves better and get through that. So I just really love that about this film. I could talk about it forever.
Oh,
But
thanks.
that's
you're
great.
welcome.
So
You
Well, we
both
only
were
have four
amazing.
minutes.
We only have 4 minutes, otherwise I would talk about it forever. So unfortunately, we have to end it here. But I do appreciate your time
um,
today, and I really do can't wait for the public reception for this film.
oh,
Thank you.
yay, thank you,
Thanks,
Rachel.
guys. Have a good